of fact, if it's important, we don't really need to send the reminder, but we can still do it for tonight. All right. So tonight, our topic is creating your best self. I believe this is extremely important for the growth of our business. So I'm going to ask you for your undivided attention for 12 minutes. 12 minutes, we are going to play one of my motivational speaker that I listen to on a daily basis. I love him. Why? Because he breaks down, he just simplifies things, It's not complicated. It doesn't seem hard. It just seems so easy when he explains and motivates us, So give it up for my presenter for tonight, which is Jim Ron. So who got value? Whatever value you got, please, I'm going to ask you, put it in the chat. Let us discuss it. Let us see what we are doing tonight, what we have learned tonight, what we're going to implement tonight. Put one value that you gain from what Jim Ron said. I am looking in the chat here. All right. Already did had some comments in the chat. All right, so I lost it. Anyway, for me, what stood out was success is something you attract by the person you become. I think that's profound. Success is something you attract by the person you become. That is success for me, and I think that speaks volume. So let me see what else you guys gain. All right, so work harder. Yes, I have that written down. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Totally true. Totally true. Success. All right. Profits are better than wages. Absolutely. Absolutely. These are some very powerful points here, guys. I mean, if you listen to this guy speak, let me tell you something. If you don't become successful, it's really up to you. That's a choice you made, Self-made millionaire from Don Rogers. All right, so self-made millionaires look into every failure for something good. Yes. Growing up, my father always said to me, Kim, well, my name is Kim too. I always say, Kim, there is nothing too bad can happen to a person that you can't get good out of. And that is totally true. Whenever obstacle comes your way, you can find good in it. There is a good. It depends on where we are looking. You understand me? So there is always a good in a bad situation, so to speak. All right, so Gerald said everyone does not have the same success. Absolutely not. Everyone doesn't have the same success because your success can be different from what I call successful. As he mentioned, he gave an example, but for example, you want to be a farmer. You want to create, you want to be a farmer, you can be extremely successful in it, and that's your success, you design your own, yes, another thing he said, design your own personal life, so it's whatever you want for yourself, whatever you believe is successful for you, because you have the ability to create it. We all have the ability to be successful, especially in this business, if we want to. Because self-development, it's called self-development. Once we develop ourselves and find our niche, find what we love, find passion in it, let me tell you something, you can be extremely successful in this business. All right, so we have Amika here. She said, do you and not try to be like others. Exactly. I honestly here to duplicate everything that I do, even though it is not you. You will reach a breaking point. I believe that you will reach a breaking point. You have to find what is you, what is true to you. Yes, you can take examples from what I do, but you have to make it your own. I believe you do have to make it your own. Make it more personal, you know. All right. So, let me see what else we have here. Clinton Daly say you work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Self-development. Work harder on yourself than you do with your job. Julian Martin, J. Martin. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. I believe she knows I'm always telling her that. You have to put yourself first. You have to put yourself first. Work harder on everything, physically, mentally, emotionally. Work on yourself first. All right. I'm going to ask a few of you to unmute and just, let us discuss it. All right. So I don't want anybody to be shy. Listen. All right. So Nadia Clark. I will be nobody's slave. I will be nobody's slave. Hence, I will be nobody's master. Yeah. Nobody's slave. And you'll be nobody's master. And you'll be nobody's master. Yeah. It's your business. You create it. You create it. Now, Renee said discipline or regret. There you go. Clinton, what you become is much more valuable. Listen, guys, you were listening. I like this. I mean, you guys were actually listening and taking notes. Let me tell you something. Go search your Jim Ron and listen to him daily or every 2 days. You decide. The choice is yours. You decide. But I love what's coming in the chat right here. Yeah. What you become is more valuable than what you get. Totally agree with that. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Yes, Carlene. Same thing we were saying. Same problem that you're having, regarding your job. All right. So we have been given the dignity of choice. There you go, Sir Donald. We have. All right. Design your own life. Be a student and not a follower. Listen, guys, you got all the points. I have them all written down, but I see you guys are doing extremely well tonight. You have learned something, and I hope you guys are going to put it into practice and go and meditate on it and make sure you take action. Because we can be here tonight and listening to these great values of how to become successful, how to develop ourselves, but tomorrow it's just the same. As Jim Ron said, I wrote it down. He said, start tonight, the latest tomorrow, right? So all these values that you're getting, guys, start putting them in place tonight and the latest tomorrow. Don't put it off for another day. Start now if you are really, really serious. All right? So, yes, be a student and not a follower. Be no one's disciples, of course. Work on yourself, educate, upgrade, but not by taking orders. Exactly, Tamara. Exactly. Not by taking order. Do it for you. No one should tell you. You need to come on the call. Choice. It's your choice. I'm coming to you, Sir Donald. All right. There you go. All right. So, guys, I see right here you guys have lit up the chat because you are excited. You got value. I believe you got value in it because I was listening in today and I said, yes, this is a good topic for us to share and just to discuss about it, So I'm going to ask a few to unmute and please unmute. All right, so I'm gonna go over to Sir Rogers, whose hand is up. We haven't heard from him in a while. So, Sir Rogers, take it away. Take it away.
Well, hello, good evening, good evening. What a good feeling this evening. Sure, I haven't been on training and calls for some time. And, but our host tonight, our co-host, the presenter tonight, what a powerful training. What relevant and value brought to training tonight. And served the minds of everyone. Everyone was taking notes. I noticed that everyone taking notes. It's not easy to take notes when some of these persons are doing a video, because they speak so fast. They probably speak faster than me and going to speak fast. But much for this powerful training. Happy to be on, and thank you for recognition as well. Also, Christopher Lyon Thomas, our Diamonds, Sir Clinton Daly, and of course, Lady Simone Williams, who I speak to quite often. So, and I want to publicly thank you, ma'am, for all the help that you've been giving me over the months and months. I can call on you anytime, and you're always there at a minute's notice, and I'm so appreciative, and I want to throw that out. You know, they said, give me my flowers while I'm living. So let me get on this call, but I really enjoyed this call tonight. God bless you all. Don Rogers,
right. But Sir Rogers, before you go, right, you have put a point in it to design your own life. What do you take from that? Why did that stand out to you?
Yes, you know, last night, this is kind of funny, because I did not sleep last night. I stayed up all night, and I've been researching, listening to videos. Of course, videos that would have been thrown out, similar, relevant, and value. Was up until morning. Didn't go to bed until 7. Then someone probably called me 8:30, and I was back up. But design your own life. So each person knows what they want out of their life. And I always remember, who was it that said this? Sir Albert Jackie. Sir Albert Jackie, he said that he loved his mother. He loved his mother. But if he wants something, if he wants to know about finances, he's not going to ask his mother. He will ask one field. He will ask a mentor. He will even go over and speak with Sir Christopher Lyon Thomas. We have to be the ones to design our life, not by what the teacher say, not by what mommy say, not what by daddy say, our colleagues on the street, because they don't know if they had the money, if they were rich. We can listen to them, but how can I listen to someone who is broke, or who's broker than I am? I want to get value. I want to listen to people who I can learn from. So you design your life by people who are mentors. You follow them every step they make. I'm following lots and lots of people. Every step they make, I'm following, because I'm designing my own life by people who have been successful.
Right. All right. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you, ma'am.
And definitely follow and design your own life, right? For me, I can only talk for me, you know. But for me, when I had made a decision, at the beginning at this audio that we listened just now, Jim Ron said, do something different in the next 90 days with your circumstance. Your circumstance you're in. Do something different, right? I did that in 2022, January 1st. It was my New Year resolution. did a 90 days challenge, personal self-development for me. I had no TV. I went nowhere. I stayed home and I studied. I studied the product. I educated myself about it, about the compensation plan. I practiced when I started hosting. I developed myself for 90. It gave me strength to where I am today, because I know that doing what I did for that 90 days, it really developed me, right? It helps me to design my life for me to see where I want to go, the money I want to make, the people I want to talk to, the customers I'm trying to attract. Let me tell you something, guys. If you, in your 90 days, different than what you are doing, trust and believe, that you will see changes. And it is amazing, because sometimes I don't lines, when I do have a little free time, and I don't mind it. I really don't, And when I do talk with them, I say to them, listen, you and I started, you know where I am coming from. When we started this business, we are always hearing about Christopher Thomas Lyon, Karen Matthias, Aisha, Kamal. We're always hearing about them, as the leaders, and you're saying to yourself, it's like, it can't be real. Like, no, they must have started at the top. You're thinking they must have started at the top, because how did they reach that far? How are they making so much money? How are they selling so much product? That was what was going through my mind, because I just couldn't fathom how they could reach that far, But doing the 90 days self-development, developing my skill, I'm nowhere near there. But I can tell you that I'm going there, because I can see what these challenges, these changes, these designs can do for you, and to see that I am here, being able to do a little team training here and there, I'm an introvert, guys. You wouldn't believe that, but I am an introvert, and I'm trying to break out of it. So I said, you know what, whenever Mr. Thomas called me and said, Simone, can you? I say yes, because I made a commitment not to say no, because trust me, no, it's easy to come, So once you make a commitment, and because you're trying to, you see where you want to design your life, where you want to go, you're gonna say yes. You're gonna go for it, So I'm encouraging you guys, no matter what, you can design your life. You can reach wherever you want to. And I'm telling you, I'm getting to where I want to be in this business, financially free. I'm getting there. I am getting there. But I'm not going to talk too much, because I have seen my ex-co-worker, Carlene Sharp, raise her hand. And I'm going to ask her to unmute, because I know that she's trying. I see her fighting, and it is good. She's not giving up. So Carlene, I'm going to ask you to raise your hands again, so that I can unmute you, and you can just say whatever you want to say, We are here on the team training. I can't find you, Carlene. We're here to learn, to educate, to empower each other. Good night, everyone. All right, good night. Are you hearing me? Loud and clear.
Okay. My takeaway from this tonight's training is to work harder on yourself more, on your job, because working harder on yourself, developing yourself is more more better than working for people. But people working a 9 to 5, people telling you where to put your foot from, when you should come and where But once you work on yourself and work harder and stand for what you want, you don't have to have a boss over your shoulder telling you not to do this or not to go where or so forth. That's my takeaway. You hearing me, Simone? My internet is not that on.
Absolutely. You know, work hard on yourself. Thank you so much. Not in your hands, because I know it took a lot. You know, a lot of times I'm on these calls and they're asking us to unmute, and trust me, I want to do it, but the heart. All right. So Clinton says, be a student and not a follower.
Yes, that is true. The heart.
Yes. Yeah, man. I know about it. I know about it. Let me tell you. I know where I'm coming from. I don't even want to go into my testimony because it might be too long. But I know where I'm coming from, and we all start at the bottom. We all start there, right? But the choice is ours. Let me tell you guys, I don't want you to be here. I don't want you to be here and believe that whatever you're doing is for us or for the leaders, or only the leaders at the top is making money. I can say no for that. I can go there and say no. Not only the leaders at the top making money. We can make money too. I can make money. I am making money, you know, out of this business. Majority of us is here because we're searching for financial freedom, and that's the truth, you know. So in whatever way this company allows us 12 different ways to earn. So why aren't we earning? Why? What? Some of us believe that, oh, once you start a business, you should be just getting money without putting in the work. Everything you do, you have to invest. Everything you do, you have to invest, you know. And not to stray from the topic, but if we are trying to develop ourselves, we should actually try to get customers, friends, families, everyone on these business opportunity, even if not the business opportunity, the health and wellness calls on the weekends. Let me tell you guys, these are some powerful calls. I must give it up to Mr. Thomas, because yesterday, last night, if you missed last night's call, you could, I can't explain how powerful that call was. And if you missed it, to know the benefits of these products, we are selling it, and I'm telling you, we are being educated about these products. So if we are serious about developing ourselves, we have to develop our knowledge on the products that we are selling. If we don't know about the products that we are selling, we're defeating the purpose of being in this business. We don't know what Shaga does. We don't know what Gano does. And we are having a meeting each week about these products, you know. That doesn't speak good, you know. It doesn't speak good on us who say we're on this call every week, every day, doing the same thing over and over and no changes. We have the ability to change wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if it's not working for you, you can adjust it. We can adjust it. Don't depend on the leaders or anybody else. Depend on you. You have to develop yourself, you know. So, as I said, for me, in my 90 days, I listened to Jim Ron, I listened to Jim Brown, Les Brown, I listened to Napoleon Hill, I listened to all those persons, and I started working out at the gym, you know, because I'm always talking about this. Aisha had said, the better you look, the more money you will make. And I know that's true. I know that's true. So you can't be, you know, and you're telling me detox to lose weight, or you're telling me life or atom or anything to lose weight. You know, you have to be a product of the product. You have to develop your sales skills. You have to work on what works for you. You know, don't try. If you're a good speaker, you work on that. You practice on that. you develop that, and be the best speaker. If you're a good seller, you work on that. You be the best in that. But be you, be creative. Find you, because you cannot do what I do, and because you could be doing what I do and still making the success that you desire. And that now can frustrate you and say that this business doesn't work when it's really on you. So guys, self-development is extremely, extremely important. So I'm just going to ask someone else to raise their hand, and we can have a discussion. So who am I going to pick on? I'm going to pick on, I have never heard from Nadia Clark. I'm going to ask you, Nadia, please, just to unmute and let me know what you took from this training tonight. I'll ask you to unmute. Go ahead. We're not hearing. Go ahead.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, thank you so much for this awesome training, Miss Lady Simone. I have garnered so much information. I was actually driving while the session was going on. But what I get in agreement with the other foregone speakers or persons who have made comments is that we need to work harder on ourselves than we do on our job. And I tend to agree with that 101%, because so many times we work hard. I always say I want to work smarter, not necessarily harder. But it goes against our belief, because we can say something with our mouth, but what is our mind? What is really going through our thoughts? Based on how we were programmed, if I should use that word, is in coming up you here, go to school, get a good education, get your degree, and you'll be successful. I also like the definition that he put forth for success. I definitely would have to go over that recording. But I must say, success really, I agree with him. It's really what you make it, in my own words. And you rightly said it, Lady Simone, that what is success for you may not be success for someone else. So all in all, I thank you so much for this motivational talk. And like you said, work on our strengths. So I'm definitely going to have my goals set for the next 90 days to do something different. I also like what you said. You said you locked down and, you studied the business for your first 90 days. And now look where you're at. We're now being mentored by you. And I really thank you and all the leaders for putting on these trainings to help us and to mentor us. God bless.
God bless you too. Thank you so much, Lady Clark, for that. Truly appreciate you unmuting, and giving us such nice comments. All right. So, guys, as we said, it all has to do with us, our mindset. We can create the best life for us, right? We have the choice. We can manifest what we want, take action, and do whatever we want. Sir Thomas. Oh, he's on mute. Sir Thomas, do you have anything to say with us tonight?
Absolutely, Simone. I am sitting here in a very somber mood. And only a very few people on this call tonight will be able to understand where I'm coming from. I listened keenly. Well, first and foremost, my apologies. Let me say good evening to all the persons who took the time out to be present here this evening. I'm really happy to see all of you. But in listening to this conversation tonight, particularly the presentation from Jim Rohn. The latter part of the presentation, Jim Rohn alluded to creation and made the comparison between all the other species that are created and mankind, and concluded that mankind is the only species or species that does not maximize its potential. And I sat for a minute because I was trying to understand really what is this man really saying. And then I thought about it. And I started to look at everything else that God created. The sea has maximized its potential. The trees have maximized their growth potential. The animals, every single animal that has been created on earth has maximized their potential, and not just maximized their potential in terms of growth, but are fulfilling their purpose. Tomorrow morning, if somebody is dead on the road, or a dog, another animal dies, from nowhere you will see a crow appears, or crows will appear. And what will they do? They will devour the carcass on the ground. That's their purpose. Right now, if you go to your kitchen or somewhere outside, you will see some ants. And those ants are working in unison to achieve a particular objective. Whether they're trying to get some food, or they're trying to reach somewhere, they are working together. They're doing what they are created to do. But think about it for a minute. Think about us as human beings. Have we made success our birthright? If God was to call us in all this evening into our room and say, Thomas, have you maximized your potential? Will I be able to say to God, yes, I have maximized my potential? The Lord would remind me, Thomas, your grandmother prayed for Vida Divina. Your mother prayed for Vida Divina. You prayed for Vida Divina. You said, God, if you provide me with an opportunity that I can utilize to really be the best man that I can be, I would take it and I would run it. But have you done that, Thomas? And the truth of the matter is, I could not say to God that I have done my best with Vida Divina. I couldn't say that. So Jim Rohn this evening poked me very hard. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't speak for you like I said before. I said this is relevant to some of us, but not all of us, because not all of us will see what I am saying. But for those who can appreciate what I am saying, have you been maximizing your growth potential with this business called Vida Divina? Have you done your best with it? Have you given it your all? Can you look at it and say, yes, every single day I've done my best? Ladies and gentlemen, that is my profound takeaway from this evening's presentation. Let me say to us that if you are at that place where I am, where you know within yourself that you have underperformed, you have underachieved, you have embarrassed your Creator with how you have treated the opportunities that He have given to you, then the only thing that we can do right now is to say, Lord, we have come short of your glory. We have refused, we have rejected the path that you have outlined for us. Please forgive us. And as Jim Rohn said earlier, let it be a start today, the latest tomorrow. ladies and gentlemen, it's the best opportunity on God's green earth for people who are broken, for people who have been battered, for people who have been abused, for people who have been emasculated. This is the opportunity for you. This is the thing that can move you from just being ordinary to being extraordinary. The story of our good friend Ada, the highest earner now in Vida Divina and the highest earning female in network marketing generally, is a story of inspiration. Ada came to America and she was a domestic helper. She was abused by her employers. She was overweight. She had so many different complications. And what do you know? She started drinking this tea, saw the benefits of it, started to share it with people, and today she is fulfilling the purpose that God has created her for on earth. There are many of you on this call this evening that could be Ada. There are many of you that could be Mr. Armand Puyalt, but we refuse to maximize our growth potential. Let's maximize, ladies and gentlemen, our growth potential. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, Sir Thomas. Profound as always. Let us maximize our potential. We have been given the chance, the power to change. It's up to us. Success is our birthright. If it is your birthright, you believe it is your birthright, type it in the chat and let us start. Start tonight, the latest tomorrow, guys. If success is your birthright, let us design it. Type it in the chat. We can design our success. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you who took the time out, to be here. As we always say, please put in practice whatever you learned. Whatever you've learned, whatever you resonate with you, please put it into proof. That's all I did, and my life is improving, and it has a lot more improvement, and I will be successful. I am successful, and we're just gonna be great. It's our choice, so have yourself a wonderful evening, because success is our. See you tomorrow, 8 p.m. on our business opportunity call. The link will be shared tomorrow morning. We do have our morning motivational calls, 7:30 Jamaican time. Please, guys, make every effort to be on it. If you are really serious, if you want more motivation to go, more drive to go, join the calls in the morning. It's always on Monday to Friday. Always on time. All right? So see you guys, and do put in the action. All right? Have a good evening. Thank you so much.